Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim if you're new here, and I'm so excited to get started with this reading. This reading is going to be a pick a card reading about the rest of your 2021. So what's going to be happening for the rest of 2021 for you, any significant messages that want to come through in relation to whatever avenue or aspect of your life. Hopefully I can shed some insight from now on until the end of 2021. If you are watching this after January 1st, 2021, I would take these messages for the next 6 months or so. But again, time isn't really super important here. The important part is that these messages are resonating with you, and you'll know if they resonate, if they click with you, if they feel right, if you feel uplifted when you hear these messages, if they make sense to you, if you start to feel excited and you feel like your intuition is telling you yes, 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 this message is for you, then that's when you should take the message because it was in fact meant for you. And if not, what you will typically sense is that the messages are uninteresting. You kind of want to skip through them, and you're just easily bored. So that's how you really know if the messages are for you. If I ever say anything that seems like a confirmation, then likely that is a confirmation that this reading is for you. So yeah, go ahead and take a look at stacks 1, stacks 2, stacks 3, and stacks 4 and see which one calls out to you the most. You can also pick from the pair of crystals here on the bottom. I don't know their names. These ones in particular, I'm not sure about their names, but I know these are moonstones and this is clear quartz crystals. So I'll give you an up close of these. Also, all the decks that I'm going to be using is going to be listed down below, so if you're interested in getting those for yourself. I'm also going to be putting my website up in the description box, and it's just a website for the new deck that I'm creating and I'm so excited about. Here is group 2. It's loversmythology.com, and I'm really excited for that deck to come out. Yeah, it's been a fun and stressful process in creating that deck. It's still not completely finished, but I'm getting there slowly but surely, and I'm really excited to share the finished product with you. I think you'll really like it. And then here's the final one. Okay, so hopefully you had a little bit of time to choose. I'm just gonna take a few deep breaths myself so I can get prepared to do this reading for you. What is coming in for the rest of 2021? What are the significant messages that want to make its way to you now? Okay, let's get started. Hey group 1, thanks for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. What is in store for you for 2021? For the rest of 2021. Okay, you get take time to breathe out. Find balance. 2 of Pentacles. Ooh, relationship change. This is an 11, which simplifies to 2, and this is 2. So already you're getting 2, 2. That might be a significant number for you. And you also get 9 here. Exchanging gifts. Okay. Some of you guys are dealing with a new love in 2020, or the rest of 2021, I should say. Coming up fairly soon. I feel like you might be going on a few dates if you're single, or I feel like a deepening of a relationship for some of you as well. Okay, let's see. You have sustain. Okay, great. And then sacred. Okay, yeah, for some of you this is actually a marriage that is gonna become invigorated through effort, either on your part or on your spouse's part. Or not necessarily marriage, but like a serious relationship. I feel like you guys are, or you two, I shouldn't say you guys, I'm so sorry if I keep saying you guys. It's just a habit, but you two will potentially be exchanging gifts here. You might potentially be getting a gift from your significant other, or exchanging gifts just for fun, kind of to show that you care about each other. There could have been some strains in the past, or in the recent past, and I feel like you want to kind of smooth out those bumps a little bit. Sustained and sacred, yeah, I feel like you will start to realize that you really care about this person. And look at this, you also have the Three of Swords in the After Tarot deck. I'll list all of these decks down below, by the way. But yeah, this is the After Tarot deck, and it's interesting because this deck depicts what happened afterwards. So in the traditional tarot deck, the Three of Swords has like the swords through its heart, and that typically represents like breakups and heartbreak and what have you. But on the After Tarot deck, as you can see, there's like a healing happening here. So yeah, that's probably a message for some of you. It seems to be that you'll find some reassurance in the pain that you've been feeling, and maybe you will improve again. I've said this already, but you might improve your relationship. Oh, and look at this, Ace of Cups, exactly. Either you're improving your relationship or a bad relationship is ending and someone's gonna come into your life. Yes, definitely, potentially by the end of 2021, or you know, right after it. It doesn't have to be exactly. I just feel like this is going to be happening 6 months from now or around that time, where someone's gonna come in and kind of take care of your heart in a way that hasn't been happening before, or in a way that you really wanted, I guess I should say. Seven of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Crossroads, and the Bear. Let me get some of these cards just to clarify for you. Okay, Bouquet. Oh, exactly. Wasn't I just saying this? Compliment from an admirer. So I'm seeing that same thing here with exchanged gift. That seems to be connected somehow. Like, I feel like someone, for some of you, like someone's gonna come in and give you a gift and show you that they care about you, and it might come as a surprise, but I think you'll be really pleased by it. Frying pan, trouble, accusations. Trouble, accusations. So I'm feeling like the trouble, accusations could be something that you already went through. You could have been going through trouble, accusations at work. Perhaps you are a business owner, an entrepreneur, and you might be dealing with, again, trouble or accusations. Yeah, some of you are in some sort of relationship or partnership where you have to come to a compromise about something, and you're getting into arguments. So I'm feeling like some of you working in tech could be dealing with this issue, but not necessarily always the case. It could be tech or healthcare, really anywhere, but I was just getting a huge energy of like tech for some reason. And then some of you might be considering changing professions or changing jobs. I see that with the Crossroad and the Bear here. But for you, group one, for the rest of your 2021, here's the deal. I feel like despite whatever issues you're going through, whether it's the uncertainty about a specific thing or problem in your life, perhaps a relationship or decision that you have to make, whether it's about your career and figuring out if you're happy with it or not happy with it, there's something beautiful happening for you that will just kind of give you the faith that you need when you're feeling really low. Because I feel like your heart is crying for, it's not crying, okay, maybe some of you have like a really strong desire for something or someone to come into your life to reinvigorate your faith in life, if that makes sense. And I am seeing that here with the Ace of Cups. Look how beautiful this is. Oh, and I picked up the feather. Look how beautiful. So here the broken heart is bandaged and it's a whole heart here next to it, and now there's like this beautiful flowing fountain of water coming out of this golden chalice and overflowing into the sea with like beautiful lilies on the bottom, and like there's this dove, and there's like this innocence and purity and just beauty and brightness and joy. And this is what I mean when I feel like there's like this beautiful offer coming in for you, either by the end of 2021 or early 2022. Like, I feel like you've been manifesting something, not necessarily consciously, but you've been longing, like your heart has been praying for something to change. And you'll forget about this reading maybe in a week or so, and this will definitely help you kind of release the rest of the blockages and obstacles that are preventing you from receiving this beautiful gift that is coming for you. You know, you do have a beautiful gift coming in here with a bouquet and exchanging gifts. Compliments from an admirer. I feel like some of you have been down in the dumps and you don't really see your beauty, or you don't really consider your beauty, how handsome or beautiful or talented and amazing you are, and how capable you are, and the potential that you have. Because, you know, you may have been failing. You may have been feeling like you have been failing, and that's what I'm getting here with take time to breathe out too. I feel like you think, or you feel like you've been failing and you're a failure, and there's a lot of confusion and doubt and uncertainty with you. At least lately. If that's not the case, then just take what resonates and leave the rest. But I feel like that's a really real thing for a lot of you. But I feel like the universe wants to give you a message that you are worthy of everything that you desire and you want, and everything that you want, yes. But the universe also wants, okay, I'm saying the universe because it's just kind of umbrella term for creator. Some of you have different terms for a higher power that you believe in, and that's exactly what I mean. Like for me, it's the universe and source and God, or like my guardian angels and stuff like that. So it really does matter. It's just like your higher power, what you believe in, your faith. I feel like they want to give you a message, a sign that like your prayers have been heard, and that you're not alone, and that you have not been forgotten. That you know, whenever you're crying or you're in tears and you're in a lot of pain and you're reaching for assistance, you know, like you want to be thrown a lifeline almost because you feel like you're drowning sometimes. The universe wants to give you confirmation that like, hey, you know, you're loved, you're worthy. Life can be difficult at times, but you know, we'll never abandon you. And I feel like you really need that confirmation. A lot of you are stressed with work. I'm getting that some of you guys are really coming in strongly as a corporate person. So you are working for a company and you're probably part of a team or an organization somehow related to telecommunications or, again, tech. I was getting a huge energy of tech, really. But yeah, like I feel like you're feeling restless in your job. Let me know down in the comments if that's resonating with you. Like which parts are resonating and which not, and which are not. Like some of you could have been going through a breakup recently, this year or last year, and I feel like you're really down about that, but there's someone better for you out there for sure. Yeah, some of you are dealing with issues with like authority figure at work. You know, I hate to say this, but I have to be real. Some of you are dealing with like sexual assault issues where you are feeling uncomfortable regarding someone that you work with, maybe a higher authority than you, who has a higher position than you. Or you are dealing with accusations about bad behavior on your part, which you disagree with, and I feel like it's kind of throwing you off kilter a little bit. I don't feel like this is gonna be happening in the future. I feel like this is more of a confirmation message that like this reading is for you. You, some of you guys, at least the ones who are resonating with that particular message, are in fact needing to get back into your spirituality, your sacred self. You might be getting super lost in the physical world, in money, in your career, and you might be forgetting to... I love the contrast of the blue and red. That's definitely a symbol and a sign for masculine and feminine energy, and like good and bad, and hot and cold, and just like this balance. And you have that same theme here, and that's what I mean. Like, I feel like you're not very balanced in something. Some of you guys might, sorry I said guys again, some of you might be imbalanced in a sense that, again, you are way too into the physical world, money, and your career, that you neglect your self-care, or like your soul. I think your soul wants something, it's crying out for something, but you might be feeling a lot of stress. And I feel like for many of you, it has a lot to do with your job. Okay, so sustain and sacred, that's really beautiful. It's like, this is a message of having faith, keeping faith, and also coming back into balance. Coming back into balance. And I feel like once you start to get into balance, or once you kind of awaken to your own inner self and intuition and inner power, then this beautiful message here for you is going to start to come into your life at a quicker pace, because then you'll be in this mode of receiving instead of pushing everything away. You know, because I feel like right now some of you are really blocked in what you're trying to receive. But within the next couple months, by the end of 2021, those walls of ice, those really high, insurmountable walls of yours, I feel like will start to break down, and you'll start to really bring in these beautiful, soft, feminine energies, you know, exchanging gifts, compliments from an admirer, and relationship change. This is really beautiful. Relationship change. Yeah, I feel like you two, sorry, I don't know why I said that. Not you two. What I meant was you, especially the ladies out there, the feminine ladies, you will be attracting a new relationship into your life. Like someone who is more suited for you and more aligned with you, because they want the same things that you want. And I feel like this person is going to be very attractive and ambitious, and they have like a good head on their shoulders. Yeah, I'm getting the stress really, really strongly. I feel like you are really disappointed in losing someone. Maybe you found out that someone that you were interested in was interested in someone else, or a relationship ended, and there's a part of you that wants this person back. But the message for you from your guides and your guardian angels is that there is someone actually better suited for you. For some of you, what you need to know is that who you want to be is exactly who you'll be, because you're questioning that. Okay, so that kind of got cut off, and that's okay. Alright, so some of you ladies out there, specifically ladies I'm thinking, who may have been questioning their worth, ladies who are feeling disappointed somehow, I don't know, you might be going through something at work that's really strong for some of you. Give us a thumbs up if any of this is resonating, by the way, or share if you would like to. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, like you might have been disappointed with like a love situation recently, maybe 2021 or 2020, maybe even 2019. And maybe there's like a part of you that's still kind of holding on for faith with this person. Some of you, and I don't want to confirm this for everybody because you know in your heart what is the truth, but some of you are wasting your time thinking that there is hope for this connection, because I actually see someone who is very capable coming into your life quite soon. As soon as you forget about this reading, there will be someone coming into your life, not right away, but you know, the wheels will be turning, like the wheels will be turning for that to come into your life. And this person wants the same things as you in the long term. And I feel like they're a good, solid person. You know, I'm really getting a good, solid person here with a great head on their shoulders. They're ambitious, they're balanced. And yeah, I feel like they're successful and they're smart and they've been raised really well. And I feel that, you know, some of you are concerned about your parents. You know, you're wondering if your parents are going to approve of someone. And I feel that they will in fact approve of this person. But yeah, some of you ladies out there are experiencing some trouble at work is what I'm sensing. And I would love if you would like this video if that is resonating for you. Subscribe or comment down below, I should say and comment down below if it is and how it's resonating, if you want to share. And yeah, that's really all I'm getting for you. Is like, I really feel like a lot of stress emanating from your energy, but I feel like you've been kind of trying to keep it under wraps. Like you have no idea like the beauty that is in store for you right now, because again, I feel like your head might be a little bit too much into, you know, the issues that's going on and what you're dealing with. But you know, soon by the end of 2021, you will feel an expansion in your energy. The walls that feel like they're closing in are going to start to expand. And you'll feel a lot more space to breathe. And for the men out there, for the guys who are feeling not as confident as they think they should, you know, you're a really good guy. You have a really good heart and you have a lot to give. And there is someone out there for you. There is a person out there who is absolutely perfect for you. Like, you have no idea. I feel like you guys out there, some of you guys, and I'm literally talking to guys right now, are masculine. I don't want to say guys and like mislabel anyone who this is resonating with, but I'm getting more of like a masculine person, but like a really good-hearted masculine person who maybe have been taken advantage of in the past. Like there is someone out there for you who is absolutely aligned with who you are in your heart. Like this girl or this lady is wifey material. And you know, you can rest assured that your heart will be safe with her. Some of you are in maybe like a 9-to-5 situation, or maybe you're in a job that you don't like, but you're thinking of starting your own business. And you're questioning yourself. So that's definitely a confirmation for you if that's who you are and you're wondering like, is this reading for me? Well, if that's the case for you, that you're someone with more of a traditional job, questioning whether you should start your own business, this is definitely your reading. You're insecure right now. Like you're questioning your abilities, you're questioning your purpose, you're questioning your life, whether you're doing things right. But I feel like answers will definitely come by the end of 2021, and expansion will certainly happen for you, where you'll definitely have the space to breathe. New love coming in for many of you for sure. That's all I'm getting. That's really it. New love and just reassurance from the universe that your prayers have been heard, and to keep faith, you know, sustain, sacred, find balance. To have faith for sure that things are gonna turn out really well, you know, and trust that. For group 1, many of you will be meeting the person you will be in a long-term serious relationship with. This relationship is with someone who is like your equal. So, you know, you'll certainly feel that. I see that with sustain and sacred. Like, whatever issues that's happening with this person, if you're questioning their integrity, if you're questioning whether you can trust them because of the past hurts that you have, I feel that you will soon find out that you can. This person that's coming into your life, either before the end of 2021 or the beginning, about 3 to 6 months into 2022, this person that's coming into your life that you'll be getting to know. I'm not saying you're going to be married by the end of 2021 or anything like super serious, but I feel like your relationship with this person that's either already in your life and you'll be getting closer to them, or completely new. I feel like you're going to be growing that relationship, and it'll be beautiful, and you'll be able to sustain it. And this is something that you will probably be this is someone who you'll probably be connected with for a long time, for a very, very long time, and you may even eventually get engaged or get married to this person. Like, this person could be the person that you are going to marry and spend your life with. And I'm not just making that up. Like, you have sustain and sacred here, and you've got the blue and the red. These are twin flame signs and messages. You also have the traditional Two of Pentacles, which is the infinity symbol, which a lot of readers can sometimes look at as twin flame cards. Not to mention, you have 11 here and then 2 here. So these are signs that I'm getting really strongly for you. So please rest assured that your prayers have been heard and that you are not alone in this. I don't know what you're going through. Everyone has been going through a lot of tough times lately. I don't know what your particular situation is, but I have a feeling that you've been having a lot of trouble, especially emotionally and mentally. Like, you're questioning yourself a lot, fighting with yourself potentially, feeling disappointed, wanting to change your mind, wanting to do a complete 180 on something that you thought you decided on. These are just some of the things that I'm feeling with your energy, but yeah, like, you're being thrown a lifeline. So just be patient, stand strong, and know that you're worth these things. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey group 2, what is coming in for 2021 for you, or for the rest of 2021, and any other significant messages? Okay, let's see what cards you got. Oh, what? There's 2? I didn't even know there would be 2 on there. A time to give rather than take. Believe in the impossible. I don't know if you can actually see that, or if it's too small. Oh, I'm like feeling like a breath of fresh air and just relaxation and faith. Compassion. Someone in your life who is important to you, perhaps a relationship, might be going through a difficult time right now. And this is time for you to show them some love and care. Time for a nap. What's interesting, this woman here, this girl, she has her eyes closed. She's kind of like taking a break. Time to give rather than take. So this could be a message for some of you that you are going to be going into a feminine, more receptive state of mind and being. And this doesn't mean that you have to be a woman to be in this. whatever you identify as, you're going into a more receptive state of being. So like instead of like your masculine action, do it, get it done, go, 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 this is what I want and I'll have it, you'll be moving more into this energy of the moon, which is like, okay, I'm gonna take a deep breath, relax, and trust and have faith that what I want is gonna come into my life in the perfect timing and in the perfect manner. So instead of like, you know, acting and being super determined to achieve the things that you want and have the results that you want, I'm getting that you're just gonna be relaxing and enjoying yourself and taking a more slow and relaxed approach. Like you're almost gonna let other people be in the spotlight. But that's also a metaphor. Like I'm not saying that literally. Aw, clarity of belief. Look at this picture real quick. Green could be a very significant color for you, or green could be a very healing color for you. You see that? I'm really seeing these two connected here. With butterfly here and this beautiful green color. Okay, so the Magician, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, Soothe, exactly, the Soothe has that same feminine receptive energy. Defend, so you're gonna calm down a little bit, but you're also gonna be taking on a protective role, either for someone in your life or just for your energy in general. I think you're gonna be like, I am not gonna waste my time with anyone or anything that doesn't benefit me anymore. I think you're gonna cut off or put an end to any unhealthy parts of your life. Because I feel like you're sick of it. Like you're just tired of fighting and like, yeah, you're just tired of fighting. And then the Scythe, exactly. So the Scythe is this really sharp object. And I read this as like a cutting out of something. This could also indicate surgery because it uses like a very sharp tool with a scythe here. But yeah, like as I was saying that, you're gonna be saying goodbye to a lot of things that are no longer serving you, but you might not know what that is yet. You might be like, okay, what is no longer serving me? What do I need to let go of? You like don't know. Some of you are still stuck. Some of you are not stuck, but you were perhaps in 2021 or the beginning or like mid 2020 or something like that. Like just in your recent past, you may have gotten stuck on something. Okay, we have Hand and Quill. Yeah, exactly. Get back to the basics. That's what I was just saying. You know, you're cutting off a lot of the unnecessary bullcrap. Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So this could be you, or this could be someone in your life. You know what's interesting too? You get Hand and Quill here. So some of you are writers or artists. This could be the perfect time to get connected with your writing or with your art. Like, of course, like an artist can be a musician or like a crafty person in general, but I'm more so getting this for writers. Some of you could also benefit from journaling, like in just like putting all of your thoughts on paper. I feel like that would be really soothing for you. So for your 2020, the rest of your 2021 message. So for some of the people in a relationship with a woman here, it could definitely be the end of a relationship or a friendship. This could also be you. Again, like I said, cutting off the things and people and situations and behaviors and thoughts and ideas that are no longer serving you and hindering you, and like freeing yourself. Look at that. You have the butterfly here, freeing. I mean, he is basically freeing the butterfly and letting the butterfly fly away and be wild and be free. And that's what I mean with the cutting off with the scythe. Once you're able to do this, either like a real tangible goodbye, as in like writing a letter, sending a text, or meeting up with someone and breaking up with them, or just doing like a mental clearing, either through journaling or meditation or maybe therapy for some of you. But like, I feel like you're ending a cycle and you're saying goodbye to the old you so that the new you could be born. Because what you're bringing in, either by the end of 2021, or this is just the beginning of your journey, but what you're bringing is like more stability in your life. You know, for many of you, it's financial success and financial stability. That's what you want. You want this loving home. You want a family. You want your own like tribe. And that's what you're bringing in. But that would mean that you have to let go of a lot of things and maybe some people in your life. So this is an unfortunate message that I'm getting. Some of you want to end a marriage. With these two cards, you're not exactly sure, though. Like, perhaps you're in an unhealthy relationship or something like that. But the Oracle cards are really giving you a message of kind of taking a step back, calming down, and trying to put yourself in this person's shoes, especially with compassion, and a time to give rather than take. Like, you might be completely fed up with somebody and you're just like over it. But I feel like this person is important enough for you to be like, okay, they might be just going through something. Let me be patient and let me feel it out. You know, maybe things will improve and maybe I can try and talk to them or have a different approach. Regardless of what you decide and regardless of what is true for you, I do see like a clarity of belief coming in either by the end of 2021 or early 2022, because you'll be letting go of something. And this doesn't mean that you're letting go of a person or a relationship. This could be letting go of anything. Like maybe you have a habit of smoking or gambling or eating really unhealthy. Maybe you could be letting go of sugar, you know. Also, I'm getting with the green here, greed or envy. Maybe you'll be letting go of the envy that you feel and just kind of changing or shifting your perspective to be more compassionate for the other person that you might be having negative feelings about. For some of you, this is some relationship woes. Like, I feel like you could be experiencing trouble in paradise or infidelity, unfortunately. But what's really important to you is your family and your children. You know, I see that here as well. And you have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is really important to you, regardless of the troubles that's happening. I feel like you're being reminded of your vows, and this is not going to be the same for everyone, but take what resonates and leave the rest. Like, you are being reminded of the agreement that you agreed to do. You know, when you first got married and when you know, all of these other things, like your vows, you're being reminded of those vows and what you said. And I'm getting that with soothe and defend. You know, it might be like there is going to be like a transformation in this relationship that may have not been anticipated, but you know, believe in the impossible. Like, there's so many good things ahead. It's hard when you're going through something and you're in it, like in the middle of it, but if you believe that the best case scenario is possible for you, like, hang on to that. Even if you're not exactly sure if, you know, what you're hanging on to is, you know, possible or can actually become reality for you. Some of you need to have faith. You need the faith, and you need to believe that beautiful things can happen and that you're deserving of it. You might be overstressing yourself. Take time for time for a nap is a message of, okay, take a step back, agree that you won't stress out about this issue anymore, at least for a day or for a couple hours. Try that, start from there, because some of you are really stuck. I'm getting this very strongly with the Two of Swords. Luckily, we have the Ace of the Ace of Swords here, clarity of belief. So the truth is certainly coming out. And I feel that you want that. You really want the truth to be coming out. I want to get a quick clarifier for everything to bring it all together for you. Because there's like so many different messages for people. Oh, look at this adventure. So whatever it is that you're afraid of letting go of, you know, once you do that, like, a great adventure begins for you. Like, honestly, you, group 2, could have the best year ever, especially for 2022. Like, you have the potential for the most amazing year you've ever had in your life. Some of you are writers, like you're budding writers, and this could be something that you're going to be taking seriously. And that could definitely be a career option for you. Oops. Oh, look, this card wanted to come out. Enjoy. Strawberry, it's beautiful. I need to buy strawberries. I feel like that would be a good fruit because it's so hot where I am right now. Just some cold strawberries would be amazing. Let me get another one and then I'll end the message there. Oh, that one really wanted to come out. Oh my goodness, look what's on the bottom. Time out. You have this, like, a time to give rather than take. A time for a nap. Time out. These are really significant messages for you. Oh my gosh, I just see you renting a house or deciding to travel for as long as you can and just writing. Like, you have so much to say and so much to teach people. I see you, like, just sitting down either with a typewriter or your laptop and just writing your heart away. For some of you, it's an end of a friendship, yeah. But for others of you, it's definitely like a romantic relationship that perhaps is, yeah, it's just, unfortunately, you feel like it's ending for good. Environment, yeah, so this is a beautiful card, and notice that you have these greens coming through. Look how healing this color is. It's just invigorating. Doesn't it make you feel uplifted? Imagine just being surrounded by this color. And like feeling this in your heart. The color green is a heart chakra color. So I'm feeling like you could also be needing to let go of a lot of like pain in your past. I feel like you're still harboring a lot of past trauma. Perhaps resentment. Maybe there's someone that you need to forgive. But either way, a change in your environment can be really helpful. If this resonates with you, it might help you to, you know, rent a house for maybe a few days or maybe even longer if you can, and just like work on that project of yours, you know. And this is not going to be for everybody, but for some of you, like, you really need a break. You need to take some time alone and to recharge and to recalibrate and to focus on your projects. And if your projects has something to do with other people, then you don't have to be alone. Like, you could just, you know, go and be with your friends and work on that project. But what I'm really getting though for you is like taking those risks and doing perhaps the unorthodox thing. Working on your passion projects could be really helpful for you. And you know what I'm getting right now? I'm seeing here the Two of Swords. 29 simplifies to 11, which simplifies to 2. So maybe some of you are questioning like whether this person, this woman, is the right person for you, this lady. This is the lady card from the Lenormand deck. But like maybe you're questioning like if this person is for you, if they're the one. If they're the one, then why do I feel like this? Blah, blah, blah. You know, you might feel really disappointed in a relationship. Maybe you had high hopes for it. So yeah, I would really be interested in finding out moderation. I would really be curious to learn like which is resonating with you and which is not. So please feel free to share that with me. I'm feeling like I should finish with a message that'll tie everything together. By the end of 2021 or around beginning to mid 2022, you will receive an enlightening piece of information or truth that will catapult you to the stability that you need. Because I am seeing a lot of stability cards here. You have 10 with the Scythe, 10 here with the 10 of Pentacles, 10 here with the 10 of Cups. You know, 1, the Magician, 1. Also 4 and 4 is a very stable number. 44 is a very stable number. So yeah, I don't have a lot of details because this is a general reading, but I am seeing things opening up for you. But you gotta make a decision though. You have to like cut something out of your life that is no longer serving you. You know exactly what that thing is. So trust that. It's gonna be tough, like with this card. Like look how he's holding his heart. And then the butterfly is like flying away. It's tough. Whatever it is that you're letting go of, it's tough. It'll change your environment. It'll change everything around you. Maybe it's a time to be more selfless too. You know, you're holding on to something and it's tough to let it go because it was so important for you or to you for such a long time, but like its time has come. It's overstayed its welcome. So yeah, for others of you, that is a relationship, a friendship, maybe someone that you've been really interested in that's just not returning your affection. But yeah, like don't worry about it. Look, you've got adventure, enjoy, soothe, and defend. Like you're good. You're good. Like you're protected. You've got a beautiful life ahead of you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching group 2, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hi group 3, thanks for tuning in. What is coming in for the rest of 2021 or any other significant messages? Yeah, let's get started. Have faith in your dreams. Karmic completion. Here and now. New vitality, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Cups. So you have 2 aces already. That's really nice. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. The 4 of Wands. Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. Okay, the 7 of Cups. The Ace of Swords. So you're getting a lot of aces. So yeah, this is a very significant period in your life. Group 3. Build. This is incredible. Tenacity. Lots of creation energy right off the bat. The Clouds. And the Garden. So I want to get some of these cards here, the Tea Leaf Oracles. These cards are going to be all of the cards that I'm using today are going to be linked down below if you're interested in them. Okay. So November, some of you could be born in November, or this could be a significant time period. And Table, hard work ahead. Okay, so group 3, what is up with your 2020, the rest of your 2021? Look how funny. Build, tenacity, hard work ahead. So you are entering a time in your life where you're building something really important. Some of you know what's so crazy? Okay. So in the beginning, when I was doing like the little meditation for myself so I can read as clearly and as authentically and as objectively as possible, I kept getting this message of like moving homes. Something about a home. So either you're moving homes. Okay, so this is what the guidance was telling me. Something about a home. You'll know which pile. Because I wasn't sure like if I was going to say it from the very beginning, like before the pick a card part happened, or like which stack I was going to mention this. And I kept getting like this guidance that I would know when to like disclose this thing. And so this is it. Group 3, there's something significant happening regarding your home or where you live. So either you're going to move to a new home, or you're going to build your dream home. I'm not saying it's going to be finished by the end of 2021. What I am getting though is that it's going to begin by the end of 2021. Like this period in your life, like this upcoming period, even up to like mid 2022 or early to mid 2022, like this period in your life is really significant for many of you, if not all. Yeah, like I'm getting a huge sense of physical labor. And like I'm getting like building a house of something. Maybe you're a construction worker. Maybe you're working on your first home. Maybe you're gonna buy your first home or something like that. Or you're moving. But there's something that you're building and it's so important to you. I'm also getting that this could be like a business. Like you're building a new business, like a brick and mortar, and you're like trying to organize things and get things all finished up. And you know, if that's you, then I feel like, you know, you're gonna make a lot of strides during this period. This is awesome. And you also have the 4 of Wands here. This is like that stability card, new vitality, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. you might have felt stagnant in your dreams or in your goals. Like you weren't sure if you could sustain it. Maybe you felt low energy, or you just felt hopeless. Maybe you lost faith in the path that you chose, because you do have the 7 of Cups here, which is like that infamous indecision card. But it looks like here in this After Tarot deck, he's already chosen. He's chosen the jewelry and the gems, but he didn't know that there was like this snake lurking inside. And I feel like that's a special message for some of you, to like take a step back and to check your greed, or like all these potentially detrimental emotions and intentions that you may have that may eventually ruin everything that you're working so hard for. But, you know, don't fear because you have the Ace of Swords here. I feel like you're going to be getting this energy coming into your life regardless of what you decide. And what I mean by that is, I feel that you'll get a sense of clarity when it comes time to choosing something important. Or it doesn't have to be super important, but I just feel like you're picking something. You'll get the clarity that you need here and now. Look at this. So some of you might be feeling stressed and worried about something. I'm really curious what that is. But this is like a message of just being grounded, taking a step back and just breathing, and kind of objectively looking at what's ahead, what's the project that's ahead of you, and then kind of taking a new angle into things, I guess. Yeah, because you might have been feeling really discouraged. Like you had the tenacity, you wanted to take action, you knew that this is what you wanted at some point, but it kind of like the growth kind of stagnated a little bit. And I totally get that. Like when I was working on my cards, my deck, my tarot oracle deck, like I had to take a break from it because it stopped being inspiring, and I kept procrastinating, and I start to get really stressed. But like with this message, it's like kind of taking a step back and like looking at what went wrong. Like why did I choose to procrastinate? Why did I choose to, you know, basically renege on my promise to myself, which was that like I needed this done, like I wanted to create this thing. Like why did I, you know, suddenly stop? I feel like that's kind of like where you're at, where you were questioning like your path and your decision, which is kind of similar to group 1, I think it was. But I do feel like there is going to be a new vitality coming into this project that you're working on. I feel like you're going to get re-inspired. It might come from something that you see online or something that somebody shares. But yeah, it'll definitely help move things along, which is really beautiful. For others of you, you're going through a very significant time in your life. Like you're buying your first house, you gotten engaged, you got married, you're getting engaged, you're getting married. Like there's so many beautiful things happening in your life, but you also have so many choices and decisions that you have to make. And maybe like all of these beautiful things that are happening is taking away from something else that is important to you, with the clouds and the garden here. It could be like your friends. You might be neglecting your friends because, you know, you're so busy with these other projects that you don't have time to spend with them. Or this could also be a message that like you're questioning if the social circle or the group of people that you associate with is really the one for you. Like that's not for everyone. So take it, only the messages that resonate. But what I'm getting here is like, yeah, like you're just not sure how to like socialize again, I guess I could say, because the garden is all about community and socialization, and the cloud is uncertainty and like, yeah, just things being cloudy and not seeing clearly. So it's making me feel like this is a message of maybe some of you are feeling social anxiety, especially because, like, you know, people were on lockdown for so long and you're kind of like, you feel weird maybe, like, for things to start opening up again. That's definitely like a specific message for some of you, but I feel like this is the general consensus where you're not really sure about the group of people that have been surrounding you. And I'm laughing because it's definitely an awkward situation, but it's very real in a sense that it affects every single part of your life. So I totally get that, like what's happening in that sense. Some of you are preparing for winter wherever you are soon, so that might indicate what the hard work is. Honestly, I really want to get a new clarifying card. Let's do a clarifying card. So any messages coming in for the end of 2021? Some of you are going to be getting engaged. You'll be deepening your relationship with someone. You're gonna get engaged. You're gonna meet, well, actually, I wouldn't say meet the person that you're gonna be engaged to. I just feel like some of you are getting engaged. Like the relationship is already, never mind, I was wrong. 8 of Pentacles, dedicated effort. There's like all of these cards about effort and hard work, build, tenacity, and then you get the hard work ahead. And then also 2 of Cups coming together. So maybe it is a new relationship, or maybe it is like a reunion, a union of some sort. But I really was getting a sense that this coming together is more of like an engagement of people who are already connected to each other. I didn't feel like it was like a new relationship that was coming. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. But yeah, it just felt like maybe it is a marriage. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Look at this. Doesn't it kind of look like they're getting married and like they're in front of the altar and just like, I don't know, people have different wedding traditions and stuff like that, but this kind of reminds me of a wedding tradition. And like, just imagine like people in front of them, just like watching them as they present this thing to everybody to kind of showcase their love for each other. Yeah, like, I don't know, some of you, group 3, like, you are, okay, not all, I'm sorry. Well, I don't want to say that. I feel like if you want to have that engagement in your life and that kind of relationship, move to the next level, then that's certainly possible. But yeah, many of you are getting engaged. And if you're feeling happy, like, okay, this person is the one, and I knew that already, like, that's your confirmation. I know some people don't like that, like, why you look into the future, just let things happen as they are, and that's true. Here and Now kind of points that out. Like, don't look into the future too much. Within a couple of weeks or within a week, maybe even tomorrow, you'll already forget about this reading. But if it's clicking with you and resonating with you now, regardless of whenever you watch this, even beyond 2021, like, yeah, like your relationship is deepening for sure. It's reaching the next level. And for many of you, that is an engagement. So congratulations. I'm wishing you, oh, look at this, a letter on the bottom. I'm wishing you a happy marriage. Happy, long, beautiful, exciting, amazing marriage. An anchor, aw. You might be receiving a letter or writing a letter to your loved one, like just showcasing your love. You might be writing love letters to each other, and maybe that'll really strengthen the relationship. But look at the anchor here. This is a sign of stability, and you have that here with the Four of Wands. Karmic completion. I feel like you, group 3, have been waiting for this. You've been waiting for this moment in your life. You know, you've had people come and go. You've had heartbreaks of your own. You've had your fair share of heartbreaks and losses, and, you know, wanting people to stay and maybe just things not working out. The relationship that you're bringing into your life is not only exciting and fun. You know, you've got the new vitality here, so I am seeing that it's exciting and fun in every aspect of life, especially in the bedroom. So you definitely have sexual chemistry with this person. But it's also a caring and loving, safe, secure, committed, loyal relationship. Not only that, this person won't stress you out, or maybe they will, but for the most part, generally, they'll definitely be, you know, wanting to communicate with you. This is a card of great communication too. So like, if you have any doubts whatsoever, this person will work with you through it. They'll be like, okay, what's going on? You know, what's wrong? Let's talk about it. And they'll listen to you. They'll want to dispel any confusion, dispel any clouds. You know, they'll work with you in that way. So I feel like that is what you are getting in the near future, group 3, like this type of relationship. And look at this card here, dedicated effort. This is on the bottom of the deck when I got clarifiers. This man is painting an image of a beautiful couple in this tender embrace. Isn't that crazy? Like, you getting all of these messages. You know, this love message here, the Four of Wands, and then the coming together. Okay, I wanted to get a clarifier for this because I just wasn't sure why there was, I don't know, I just want to get more messages for that. But I do know that there will be clarity. It just feels a little off because it seems like there's a wrong decision. Maybe that's a fear of yours, that you're afraid of making the wrong decision in something. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Okay, so you're good. Honestly, like, you're good. Just go with the flow. You don't have to worry. This is so cute. The Six of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign, yeah. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be. What I'm getting now is that I feel like you're really attracted or into someone. This could be the current relationship that this is about. This might have been someone that you've known for a long time, or a soulmate that you feel really connected to. Like, you feel like you've known each other before, you know, before even having known them. But there is a sense of indecision, in a sense that, like, you're not sure if they're the one, and you're afraid to make the wrong decision. You're not sure if they're going to make the offer that you need them to make. So I'll just leave it at that, and you determine what that is about for you. But I do see that you'll come to understand exactly the right path forward in this situation. So just relax. Your only job right now is to just do you, be, receive all the things that you want to receive. And all of the unnecessary stuff, the clouds and the dust, they will all settle and it will all clear up. that's really the message that I'm getting for you, group 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. Oh wait, let me just quickly point out that this is the Karmic Completion card and the Wheel of Fortune card. They're both 10s, and they both simplify to 1 and 1. And then you have 1 here in New Vitality, 11 card, and then you have another one, a 1 with Ace of Cups. So a lot of similar and important themes here. Yeah, this is a really great period in your life. Regardless of whatever it is that you're going through, just rest assured that the wheel is turning in your favor. You are reaching a new level in life, and that's really awesome. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Hey group 4, thank you for tuning in. I'm so excited to see what the messages are for you for the rest of 2021. Let's go ahead and get started. The answers you need are coming. I love this card. It's just a great confirmation. Rebirth. A lot of similar themes from group 3, so maybe you picked both of them. Go the distance. Six of Cups, simply love. Oh, you've got the ship and the book. The 9 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. Could be dealing with the air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. The 5 of Cups, subdue. Attract. And ephemera, daylily. Okay, I'm gonna get some of these tea leaf oracle cards real quick. Let's see, messages for group 4. Spring Willow and the Stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Family Sorrow, Weeping Willow, and then the Stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. So what I'm getting with this is a very specialized message. Some of you may have recently had a loss in the family. Or perhaps you had a miscarriage. If that's the case, I'm really sorry for your loss, and I'm sending you hugs and love and my prayers. But that is not going to be for everybody, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. But I do see that from the ending comes a new beginning for you with this Weeping Willow and the Stork. Okay, so group 4, what is the rest of your 2021 looking like? What are some important messages for you? So I'm feeling like you're following your intuition and you are making the necessary moves towards the direction that you really want to go towards. You may have been inspired by a book. You might be writing a book. You might be traveling because you are writing a book. In 2021, the rest of 2021, and probably early to mid 2022 as well. But like what you're going through right now is very cyclical. Like, you know, you have your victories and then soon after that you have to like start over again, and then have your victories again and then start over again. It's almost like you're a baby and then you're like a elderly person and then you become a baby again. Like, anyways, like I was gonna say like Benjamin Button. Let's get a few clarifiers for this. Any more clarifying messages for group 4 regarding the rest of your 2021? On the bottom is the moon. So there's just some things I can't know, and I knew that because a lot of it was feeling blocked for me, and that's not always the case. Sometimes the messages are clear, sometimes they feel more blocked like this one. So it's being very vague for a reason, and that is confirmed by the moon. So there's just some things that I cannot disclose because you're not meant to know. And that's how it goes sometimes. But, oh look, you have 2 9 of Cups. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. And then you also have a 9 of Wands. So 9999. Definitely rebirth energy for sure. So there is a sense of ending for you. Again, that kind of makes sense with the ship. I do feel that because of the endings that you're going through, like a whole new avenue is going to open up for you. You know, you might feel a little bit defensive in the beginning. You might not be sure, like, okay, is this the right thing for me to do? But I feel like you're in a good place for sure. And I'm not just saying that, like, here he's got his wishes fulfilled and here he's able to enjoy, like, the pleasures of life, you know? He's got a lot of things going for him, and I'm just saying him because it's like a picture of a man in this photo, but this is definitely your energy. You have a lot of things going for you. You know, you have a lot of things to be grateful for, and that's what I'm getting here with the ship in the book. But yeah, like, I feel that you had to work for it too. You're waiting for something to come to fruition, but you know, just, I feel like this is a message for you to consider all the things that you've wished for that have come true. You know, I'm certainly in that place where I'm like, wow, you know, it really helps to take a step back and to be grateful for the things that I do have. Exactly. So with the ephemeral here, it's like, I was saying this, like, you know, you succeed, you're victorious, and then you have to start over again and be successful and victorious in another thing. You know, it's just like this repeating cycle for you. I don't know, like, it feels kind of unstable. I feel that you're actually going through something internally that you're not being very open about. Like, I feel like what you want is more excitement in your life. You know, you're very mellowed out. You're calm. Things are doing fine. You're contented, but it's like you want more. Does that make sense? I want to get another moon card. Messages for group 4. Don't let pride get in your way on the bottom of the deck. That makes complete sense. Like, when I was just talking about, like, there's something that you're going through that you're not talking about. Like, I feel like for some of you that could be pride, or it could just be like insecurities. Luck is on your side. Exactly. Like, there's so many things that you have, like so many blessings that you have that I feel that you might not be seeing. You know, you've got the world in the palm of your hands, but it's like you want more. It's time to take action. A new romantic cycle begins. So yeah, for some of you, this is what was missing. You want this love. You have everything, but you want something more. And for many of you, that's love. And it does look like you could potentially be getting that within the end of 2021 or early 2022 with the 2 9s here. You might feel a little hesitant at first for whatever reason. This is totally personal to you. I feel like more masculine energy people chose this deck than anything. But I'll definitely tune into other messages for the feminines who did choose this deck. But the predominant people in group 4 is in their masculine right now. Or at least like wanting to be in their masculine or thinking that they should be in their masculine. But yeah, like the new love is definitely around the corner, but you might feel a little hesitant to go for it. Things might not go smoothly at first. I'm feeling like there's a lot of issues in the beginning. Maybe like arguments or misunderstandings and maybe brashness. But it's all because of the pride, you know, like you get this, what is the pride card? Oh yeah, here. Don't let your pride get in the way. And on the bottom of that, you are good enough. See, I feel like what you were going through with the Five of Cups here was the pride thing. Like, you're suffering without necessarily expressing why you're suffering. I don't think anybody knows that you're suffering with this. I think you just put a smile on your face and you do what you have to do for your job or for whatever is important to you, but you don't let people in. You don't let people in on your like deepest feelings, because maybe you think you're gonna inconvenience them or something like that. But yeah, like you could be afraid of being vulnerable. And I also see that with the Knight of Swords. Like you could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But, you know, your guardedness and your defensiveness is likely stemming from pride or like insecurity and not feeling like you're not good enough. Because like you don't see all of your blessings. Sometimes, at least. Simply love is the perfect message for you in this case. I don't want to call you ungrateful, but sometimes you can be. And I get that. Like sometimes we're just tired and we forget to be grateful. We forget to give thanks. But simply loving is, you know, really, really important. This is so interesting. You notice how this kid is holding a book, right? And then you have the book here, right next to the ship. That's really interesting. Like some of you could definitely be interested in a story. Maybe a story is really inspiring you. I'm hearing, what is that book called? Elizabeth Gilbert's book. I have her book Big Magic, but this one was with Julia Roberts. When she's like traveling to Europe, I think it was Italy. Anyways, if you know that book, let me know, but that was the book that I was seeing. So some of you could be inspired by that book right now, or maybe you're reading that book. But yeah, I'm getting a message of patience. A lot of impatience is happening in your energy right now with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. And the answers you need are coming. It's still, yeah, look, underneath is the World. So it's still a very significant time for you, Group 4, but there's just something I'm feeling blocked in right now in your reading. But oh, whoa. The tea leaf oracle card stuff. Maybe I should use these cards for a clarifier. Okay, I'm gonna get a few cards from the tea leaf oracle cards because they fell. Okay. Happiness and well-being. Exactly. The sun trumps everything. Oh, flowers, happiness again, exactly. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. This is funny. This is your fear. This is your fear that your wish will not be granted. But guess what? You have happiness and well-being, happiness. And then you have the 2 wish fulfillment cards. You only have 1 of these broken wishbones. There must have been a wish in your past that didn't come true, and that kind of like triggered you. Started to make you think that what you want won't happen. But you have 2 wish fulfillment cards. It just so happened to come out in the same reading, as if to say, hey, do you remember when you were afraid that your wish wasn't going to come true? Well, guess what? I'm going to put 2 wish fulfillment cards just so you can really see. Not to mention 2 wish fulfillment cards, but I'm going to put sun and flowers there. Just so you know that this one broken wish, the fear that you have that you're not good enough for what you want, just so you know that the good things will always overpower the bad things, and that you have beautiful things, happiness and well-being and wish fulfillments coming into your life. But you got to take action. You know, I don't know what that is for you. Like, it just, I'm feeling blocked. It could have something to do with a book, or just knowledge in general, maybe like moving abroad to study, potentially. Moving abroad to get training. But I feel like this is more like travel and research. But yeah, you're definitely going to be taking action. The answers you need are coming. You might even meet a handsome or beautiful or very attractive person on the way. Luck is on your side. So for the rest of 2021, like, so many doors are opening up for you, but like the biggest door is like opening for you, and that is just incredible. This card, look at this. This is so powerful. Like, I feel like this is underneath your smile sometimes. Like, this might be how you feel, but you're hiding it with a smile. I just feel like you don't see all that you have, you know? And it's true, because look, he's completely ignoring the 2 cups that he has because he spilled 3. He doesn't realize that, hey, look, I still have so much stuff to be thankful for. And he's even ignoring the drowning person because he's so caught up in his own feelings that he can't see outside of him. And I feel like that is a message for you. But I feel like you're moving out of that for sure. It's a temporary period. Like, whatever tough thing you're going through, it's temporary. And, you know, it will be subdued. Your troubles will be subdued, and you will attract the wish fulfillment that is coming in for you. The change, you know, you've got stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So there's birth happening in your life, new creation, new creative energies. Let's get a final clarifying card. I'm really curious about the ship. Like, where are you going? Where do you want to go? Why do you want to go there? What do you want to accomplish? Purple could be a good color for you at the moment. I'm also seeing sage greens here and like blue greens. Clarifier for group 4. Any additional messages for group 4? Oh, this one wanted to come out. I was just saying this, like, you're blessed, right? You are, but I don't think you see that. I don't think you see that fully, how blessed you are, and trust me, I can relate. And then you also have imagine, exactly, so, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Some of you are writing novels. like, I'm just feeling like your imagination is wanting to be expressed and exercised. I feel like group 3 and 4 are related because I'm pretty sure maybe all of them are related. Some of you are watching all 4 of them, but yeah, like, I'm getting a lot of writers here. Your writing and books are a really important thing for you. Yeah. You might not be feeling good enough to be a writer too. But regardless of that, I do see wish fulfillment happening and clarity. So that is good news. The answers you need are coming. So just rest assured. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful for you.